Imagine being out in the ocean, enjoying a peaceful morning surf, only to have your board suddenly split in half by one of the ocean's most formidable predators. That's exactly what happened at Cabarita Beach when a massive great white shark bit into a surfer's board with such force that it shattered into pieces. It's the kind of story that sends shivers down your spine and raises questions about how we interact with wildlife in their natural habitats. The incident occurred early Monday morning, around 7:30 a.m., near Cabarita Beach on the far north coast of New South Wales. A local yoga teacher named Kym Falvey witnessed the entire event unfold from the shore. She recounted how the surfer was sitting calmly on his board when the shark struck without warning, biting directly behind where he sat. The impact was so powerful that the board didn't just crack, it exploded into two separate pieces, sending fragments flying through the air. "The poor guy must have thought his heart stopped for a second," Miss Falvey joked grimly. "One moment he's floating along, minding his own business, and then boom, his board is toast." Fortunately, the surfer escaped unharmed, though shaken. Witnesses reported seeing him scramble toward the shallows as quickly as possible, driven by adrenaline. By the time he reached dry sand, he was visibly upset, not because he'd come face to face with a massive predator, but because his beloved surfboard had been reduced to rubble. But here's where it gets controversial. Should humans be allowed to capture and release sharks after incidents like this? In response to the attack, authorities deployed smart drumlines, a system designed to catch and relocate potentially dangerous sharks. Just before 10 a.m., a 5-meter great white shark was caught and subsequently released approximately 1 kilometer offshore. According to data from previous trials, relocated sharks tend to move away from populated areas for months before resuming their migratory patterns. However, critics argue that these measures might disrupt ecosystems or fail to prevent future encounters entirely. What do you think? Is relocating sharks an effective solution, or does it create more problems than it solves? This wasn't the first close call at Cabarita Beach. Back in late June, a 16-year-old boy narrowly escaped injury during another shark attack nearby. These recurring incidents highlight the delicate balance between human recreation and marine life conservation. While beaches remain open for much of the year, they're not always patrolled outside peak seasons. Warning signs have since been erected at the site of Monday's incident, serving as a stark reminder of nature's unpredictability. For those who witness the chaos firsthand, the memory will likely linger for some time. Kane Douglas, a fellow surfer who was paddling back out when the attack occurred, described the scene as surreal. "It all happened so fast," he recalled. "One second there was a board, and the next it was gone, just whitewash and debris everywhere. To see something that big so close to shore is pretty rare. Honestly, it felt like something you'd expect in South Australia. Not here." So why did the shark strike? Experts suggest that seasonal factors may play a role. Right now, it's whale migration season, which attracts larger predators like great whites closer to shore. As Miss Falvey noted philosophically, people are starting to realize that we share the water with these incredible animals. They're part of our ecosystem, whether we like it or not. Even seasoned surfboard makers were astonished by the sheer power displayed during the encounter. Jason Jamesson, whose company crafted the damaged board, explained that it was built tougher than average, yet the shark's bite crushed it effortlessly. "That board was heavier and stronger than most," he said, "and still, it snapped in half like it was nothing. It's hard to wrap your head around that kind of force." Despite the harrowing experience, the surfer seemed remarkably composed afterward. Mr. Jamesson shared that the man appeared more concerned about getting to work on time than dwelling on the incident. Perhaps shock played a role, but his calm demeanor left a lasting impression. "He was probably the least fazed person there," Jamesson added. "Given what could have happened, it's amazing he walked away with nothing worse than a broken board." Local officials took immediate action to ensure public safety. Dave Rope from Surf Lifesaving Far North Coast confirmed that both Cabarita Beach and neighboring Norris Cove were temporarily closed to swimmers. He emphasized just how fortunate the surfer was to escape uninjured. "If I were him, I'd definitely go buy a lottery ticket today," Rope quipped. "This truly feels like a miracle." While the surfer survived relatively unscathed, the aftermath serves as a sobering reminder of our vulnerability in the ocean. Whether you view sharks as majestic creatures deserving respect or potential threats to human activity, there's no denying their presence commands attention. So, let's hear your thoughts. Should we prioritize protecting people over preserving marine ecosystems, or can we find a way to coexist peacefully? Share your opinions in the comments below.